Welcome everybody to this game time video. I will be doing a Halo 2 look at in honor of Halo 2 birthday. Now this is not the game, this is a multiplayer map pack. Basically, if I can remember, Xbox, the original Xbox, did not have like a multiplayer store where you can buy maps off. If I'm wrong, I'm sorry, but I just remember getting this one day and downloading the map software. It even has an update of Halo 2 for these bonus maps, which I think it was really cool. I will be doing the video. I will be playing Halo 2. I will be doing the silly walkthrough. One of the days I've just been so busy knowing that it's Thanksgiving coming up, and yeah. Well, let's get down to it. The first Halo 2 video.
Sarge, we better get moving. Agreed. We'll find better cover in those buildings. Okay. You take the point.
Wow. That video was really powerful, even to this day. Halo 2 is a breathtaking game, and I love it a lot. One of my favorite Halos of all time.
The end of Halo 2, we thought it would be a really cool idea if we got a lot of people involved making some more multiplayer maps. Let's really spend their time in multiplayer maps, not just single player maps. The importance of all the different things you can do is wildly changing. It's easy to get the concept. I'm here to defend the space. So we split into 4 groups, fresh ideas, non-stop action, bang, bang, bang. Make the game a lag because a lot of new eyes definitely see stuff that you're like, how the hell did that do that? I think you're exaggerating. Swing! Just like everybody else, we were getting a little bit tired of playing some of the same maps over and over, so it was a great opportunity to get more maps out there. Double kill, triple kill, kill spectacular. Containment is a big map. It's definitely the biggest map in the downloadable content. 2 team capture the flag, get on. This map is so big, the Xbox can't even hold it. We're visiting the quarantine zone. These zones were created by the Sentinels in order to prevent the flood from escaping further and infecting even more of the Halo structure. It was supposed to be just a straight up version of Timberland from Halo PC.
The bases are more intricate,
Those are basically the sidewinder bases.
more interesting,
Change it even further.
more dynamic.
Just change it all together.
2 rocket launchers, also 2 sniper rifles,
2 warthogs.
a banshee, and outside of your wall is a tank. We tried to do some things the other big maps didn't incorporate the tank, hopefully effectively this time.
Just sort of flesh out their ideas with Max for like shotgun overall and making sure that they're not getting too crazy. We were going to have what we call brew bags. They would just be these clusters of folders all over the level that would explode and harm you. Max decided that they bounced too much, so he made it pretty static. If they're going to make a change for artistic reasons, it's really helpful when they also can think how it's going to affect what gameplay. Whenever you ask Cotton or all about it, they get pretty upset because they like them the way they were.
You wonder why this map took 3 months to make.
There wasn't really precedent for bouncing testicles of doubts. I hate video games. What? Backwash is a humid environment. In all the other photographs, you can see the crater from a quarter mile away. Here you can't.
We knew we had to make a small 4-player Slayer-style map. The idea came out to use Halo on small for this foggy arena,
Old and crusty forward.
but we're saying this is on the Delta Halo, and it's actually an area very similar to the place on the Alpha Halo where the Chief met Guilty Spark. In fact, we actually have a monitor of the Delta Halo flying around the environment. We definitely were looking to close to the tracks die. Most of our Halo 2 maps playing single flag CTF. The vehicles are fun, but they're not a key component of how you win or lose that. And we wanted to make a vehicle encounter significant. You cannot ignore the Wraith. The Wraith is a big deal. You need to take out the Wraith if you're an attacker. If you're a defender, you want to preserve the Wraith.
Everything that we're thinking about is balance. We put a lot of thought into making sure that a guy on foot can destroy that vehicle. No rocket.
No rocket.
No rocket.
It's a big design issue.
I think they've actually softened on that position a little bit. There's now a rocket on terminal.
Okay, people who are good with the Wraith, we've added the rocket launcher back in terminal, which we didn't want to do in the first place. We tried to specifically design this map so we didn't have to use the rocket launcher, but now because people have gotten so good with the Wraith, the rocket launcher's back in there. It's pretty rare that you'll get people just sitting in a spot and being cowardly. I hate cowards. Yeah.
This is a remake of Longest for the maps in Halo 1. It's supposed to be this dirty cargo freighter. Two parallel hallways with faces at either corner.
You can see Earth. You can see the moon. I thought about it. I really hated about Longest that I wanted to fix. Ladders really destroy the realism. I've never seen a ladder I like. You have this vertical motion, but you don't see your hands doing that. Well, we got rid of all the ladders.
Everybody hates ladders.
The really nice thing about this map is that there's total mobility.
It's a fairly simple map so that it's easy to navigate, easy to understand.
One of the ways that you can get to the second floor from the ground floor is to take advantage of these boxes that are moving around.
Gameplay-wise, they create a very huge change because they create this jumping path that you can get between the two levels on the map from any point.
One of the interesting things that just kind of fell out of this design, and this is not intentional, if you're on the conveyor belt, even though you're moving faster than the motion sensor, if you're standing still, it won't show up. It has, like, this one thing that we've never had before, which is you can hide and actually end up in a different spot than you were, and the whole time you'll be on the motion sensor.
I wanted to put the ladders back in, but make them slanted so that you didn't have the same horrible problems that you did.
He never expressed that.
Yeah, I never expressed that.
He wouldn't get shot there. It would have been a problem. I like the guy. The original idea came from the very first Halo multiplayer map back on the PC. 4 and 4, that's kind of the sweet spot for that map. The more people, it gets a little more chaotic.
We were looking for a asymmetric one-flag CPS map
That played differently than any of the others, designed specifically to have a unique searching for capture the flag. It's set up to have a side that is protecting the flag. There's always an attacker and defender, keeping the entire map in play at all times. It totally changes the way the two sides behave. One of the smart routes to go is down here by the beach because that's where the rocket launcher is. Both sides kind of fight to get that as quickly as possible.
You take the quick route and run out in the open to get to the base. Or you take the longer but safer route. And there's a trade-off. We intentionally make it so that the fastest route is the straight line that's running the gauntlet, so it's risk versus reward.
Scoping out over the entire island is really cool. You can see people coming up through the rocks. Green, shield.
There's a contest to go and get the rocket launcher, much like there's a contest to get the sniper rifle. And you have to make real conscious decisions about what's important to you in this map.
Gemini.
Its origin is in Marathon. In Marathon Indeed, there was a map called Duality. That's the fundamental structure that we took. It's not really a symmetrical or asymmetrical map. It's an arena free-fall map.
We wanted it to feel wholly otherworldly. This isn't something for the rest of the Covenant. This is the Prophet's antechamber. The two rooms, the ramps in the lower lobby,
The teleporters that let you rapidly move to another part of the map. The door seems really mundane, but a door actually lets you play with the person. slowly, I can cover the entire map in about 15 seconds. That makes it very difficult to actually mount a defense.
Our engine is designed for a mix of different weapons that work for different uses. You carry two.
The reason you pick up two plasma rifles is not so you can squeeze both triggers at the same time. It's so that you can pulse them. Like you can fire one until it burns, and then fire the other while the other one's cooling off. Because if you need to reload when you're dual wielding, then you're basically screwed.
I really wanted to have a lot of small maps. Warlock had a characteristic being fully symmetrical, radially symmetrical. It's designed to be completely equal.
Warlock is based on the original Halo 1 map in Wizard. And for those that play Halo 1 multiplayer, this is going to be like an old friend. They're going to immediately walk into this map and be like, oh, I know what's happening.
But it's fairly easy to get Warlock up to speed, considering that the geomes that already existed.
We had to mark off each base with a different color so that you wouldn't get lost. And it's pretty easy to get lost in a place where every four of the corners look identical. The game is really giving you something that you look at and something you hear. We have almost 36,000 pieces of audio that went into Halo 2 with the territory. It's cool. There's 64 surround sound voices. And if you're playing multiplayer and you have a big battle going on around you, you will probably more than likely hitting that 60 to 64 voice doing that pretty easily. If you look at it and you think it should make sound, try to make it make sound.
And put some things like there's that, go back. I think they're in there somewhere.
I'm sure, yeah. I mean, I know that we don't have any, but
Bats.
no bats.
Sanctuary is about a battle that takes place in Delta Halo.
Vision Delta Temple in the distance behind the cliff, behind the waterfall.
This should look like a single player, but play like a multiplayer.
Only 400 supported by some newer metal structure. It's really important to us that people believe that they are real places in our universe. First is just a high-level strategy, it's a plan. From there we go to paper design, which is the designer and the artist working together.
It actually is symmetrical. Symmetrical is mirrored in some fashion. It's an attempt to try to make things balanced.
Map can feel balanced, so it's sniper managed to one side or the other.
What it was designed for is you have medium range weapons like battle rifle, carbine, SMG, needler. Those are all symmetrically placed in each team even playing field. Every time they take on one of those weapons, they're taking on a role. That's kind of the mentality I take from designing a space. Is are there good places for a player to assume those roles and be effective? And are there places for players to fight against that role as well? Turf is a medium to small map. Set in Noma Malta for early Indian invasion before the stuff really starts hitting the fan. And also that's one of my favorite parts in the single player Halo 2, seeing the landmarks on the single player game in the distance with the bridge just gives it such a great feel. It's got lots of cover, lots of very small scale interconnections, more close quarters combat. Meant for a match between two small teams.
We really wanted to work on a map that really featured a new game type that we had to go with called territories. Territories sort of required a map that was designed for the game.
Territories is the game where the objective is to capture and control the territories.
Territory control.
As you control them, you gain time, and you win the game by having the most time.
The more control you have, the more tenuous that control is. As you're controlling a larger area of the map, you have to divide your attention over a much greater space, so that it's easier for the underdog to come in.
Territory lost.
We have a street territory, which is being used as a marine headquarters. The opposite corner, we have a warehouse territory. And then at the third corner, we have a scarab.
Although in Halo lingo, they call them plots.
No, there's just territories.
In the UI, doesn't say plots.
Well, it's called three plots for the three territories.
Therefore, yes, in Halo.
Am I being too verbose?
have to navigate and learn.
Everyone always wants to do a little bit more than if I can. We always overshoot and then come back. Put it in, rip it out.
This map has probably had the most work done on it of all of them.
Saying the detail that's on here.
This is probably my favorite Halo map thus far. It's awesome. I love this map.
I like it. It's a fun map, and I hate no work.
As a game developer, you really get to enjoy two games. One is the game of creating systems and the art itself, and then the other one is to actually play test it.
The rest of the staff is working on all these maps. What's the animation team doing? Part of this process was getting everybody to take on a new challenge and even expand those skills in new ways that they had thought of. So that was a great opportunity to get a cinematic together. We looked at the way we combined the animation and sound and everything else into the cinematics like Halo 2, how we can make that process better. We feel like our pipeline is really well thought out, and we wanted to go through it again and come up with new tools. They're all like, well, let's do a short film. I wanted to do something that kind of parallel what happens in the game. Reads at the beginning of a city is one of those kind of tangents that you see the beginning of and you see the end of, but you never really hear what happened. The third Pelican, kind of flies by and then halfway through that level, you see that same Pelican crash on the beach and you meet up with the Marines that were in it, but you never really found out what happened to them. It felt like a good place where you can tie in both the beginning and the end actual gameplay.
Just placing the Master Chief in the scene, and this shot that I'm working on right now is the very first shot.
This shot right here is where the Pelican has just crashed. You'll see phones checking the corpse of O'Brien. We're actually going to be able to fly the Pelican around in a space and capture cloud that one audio of it. You don't need that cinematic in a way that we weren't able to in the game engine.
That's actually me. I'm the one with the plasma, and that's Jeremy over here. And Bill's dead, of course. The Jackal is a good character.
We killed Bill off pretty quickly.
What do you think? Hollywood?
It is going to be pre-rendered, so it's a little bit different than cinematics that occur in-game. We're still using the game engine to render it, but since it's not rendering in real time, we're able to do a little more effects and more lighting stuff. Oh, everybody's really getting to do the things that they love to do, to work on the things that they love working on, because it was something that it was a learning exercise. It was just a lot of really good experience for everybody on the team. We have a long road ahead of us, I won't lie, but yeah, it's pretty cool. It's actually a really fun time to be working here. I would definitely say this is wet the whistle for what comes next. We better get moving. Agreed.
Well, that ends part 1. Make sure you watch part 2 for more Halo 2 multiplayer map pack exclusives. See you in the next video.